Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. I do want to say happy Aries season for all my Arieses out there that their birthday is coming up or in the month of April. Happy early birthday. I hope you guys are having a beautiful season. How are you guys feeling this Aries season? Depending on the system that you follow in astrology, if you do follow Vedic astrology, then you're not in Aries quite yet. I believe in Western we are. I absolutely love this energy just because I do have a lot of fire and a lot of air in my chart. So they feed off of each other. I absolutely love it. But you guys let me know, how are you guys feeling with this shift in energy? Like always, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Something doesn't fit, do not force it to fit. Like always, timestamps will be in the description box below. They always ask me, I always get asked, how do I know which pile to pick? Go based on your intuition. If you're like me, if you're ever like watching, because I sometimes do watch Pickacard. So what I do is I go to the video and I just click like randomly. That's just the way I do it. I also have a beautiful starseed that reached out and she told me that she looked for signs throughout the day and that lets her know which pile to pick. But if you guys want to share how you guys pick your piles for other people to know, or maybe just inspire them to know how to pick their pile, or to just give them some type of guidance, leave it in the I always want to say description box, but leave it in the comment section below so that other people can read it and also maybe try a new way of picking their pile. Like always, these are timeless readings, so whenever you do come across this reading, this is when you are meant to hear this reading. This pick a card is going to be, what are you learning at a soul level when it comes to your personal growth in this new astrological year? And what are you ready to let go of, or what is it that you do need to embrace, or what is it that you're still going to be working through? Because we're always working through things, we're always learning, we're always shifting. And so what is that going to be for you? What is that going to look like for you in this new astrological year? Like always, don't forget to follow me on Insta. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social media platforms. Thank you to all of you who bought a spring equinox candle. If you are on my Patreon, then you got first dibs on it. The candle should be up on my website when this video is up. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Again, don't forget to subscribe, to hit that notification bell, to share, like, and comment. Bye. Hello, you guys. So this is your pile to pick from. So pile number 1, we have moss agate. I decided to use the little eggs again because of the new astrological year. It is Aries season, so new things are hatching, new things are happening, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion. So pile number 1 is moss agate. Pile number 2, it is angelite. Pile number 3, lapis lazuli. Like always, all the timestamps will be in the description box below. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. In case you skipped the intro, the reading is about what soul lessons are you learning in this new astrological year? What are you mastering? And anything else that wants to come through. So I will see you guys in your selected pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. Let's have a look and let's see, what lessons are you mastering in this new astrological year? A lot of growth, a lot of expansion. This rainbow I always get lost with this rainbow. Can you guys see it? Does the camera pick it up a little bit, huh? A lot of growth and expansion is what you guys are doing, okay? And learning to use your crown chakra and your third eye, your intuition, to accomplish this growth and this expansion, okay? Allowing your intuition to be your guide. Allowing your intuition to help you make the decisions. Wow. Okay, pile number 1. Let's get serious here. Let me get comfortable. Let me get positioned, because You guys are my legacy builders. You guys might be life path number 4, life path number 11, 22 master numbers. Let's see. What else am I picking up here? But you guys, okay, what you guys are mastering is your legacy. You guys are mastering your foundation. And not so much your foundation, because I feel like you guys already have your foundation. You guys already have an idea of what it is that you want to accomplish. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of 10th house energy for this upcoming astrological year. I feel like for a lot of you, what you're mastering, what you're learning, what you are dedicating yourself to is achieving, like I said, expansion and growth, abundance. Because you want to leave a legacy. You have a purpose. Whatever that is for you, it's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, it's just owning a home and you're like, I want to leave a home for future generations. For others of you, it can be something like, no, I want to, have a multi-million-dollar business or empire, or, it's going to be different. And whatever that is, I see you building it. I see you perfecting it. I see you expanding. I see you. This is giving me 3 of Wands. For some of you, you're going to be making businesses in different parts of the world. For some of you, you're expanding your knowledge as well. For many of you, your focus and what you're going to be mastering is, how do I build this? How do I make this happen? How do I live the best high quality life that I can live? And whatever that looks like, no judgment here. Again, for some people it can just be as simple as owning a house. For other people it can be something as, owning maybe multi-million-dollar houses. Like, I don't know, it can be many, many different things. For some of you, it can be, teaching. It can be having children. Whatever your legacy is, I see you being very focused on that and achieving that and making that happen. I see you guys making this your focus, okay? Making this kind of like, this is all you're seeing. You're seeing your legacy, you're seeing your goals, you're seeing your dreams, and you're like, how do I make this happen? I'm seeing like a chessboard. Lyrian, excel in physical activities. You guys are going to be taking physical action. Physical action. For some of you, it could be maybe being like the best dancer, or being like the best football player, basketball player, or I don't know, something physical. But I'm also getting like you guys are going to be making physical moves, okay? This is no longer you planning in your head. This is actually you going out there and making shit happen. And I see you again, building so much legacy here for yourself, whatever that looks like, but where you're living comfortably, where you are, binging in the physical joys and your freedom, and, maybe going out and having maybe fancy dinners, or just traveling, or having more experiences, going to concerts, or, taking more classes, like whatever that looks like for you. But I see you not settling. You're not settling. Okay, I see this energy of like, oh, I just achieved that. What else can I achieve? That type of energy here. That's what you're mastering. You're mastering your passion, your drive. Look at her. Look at her vision, her sight. She's like focused. She's like laser focused on something here. She's like, nobody distract me. I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. I see for many of you, what you're mastering too is not going from fling to fling. Not doing that. I see you guys getting serious with something. Getting serious with it, diving deep, dissecting it, and building upon it. I don't see you kind of like, oh, I'm gonna take, not to say that that's a bad thing, okay? But I don't see you guys being like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then be like, yeah, I got bored with it. Let me just try this, something else. Like, no, I see you owning something, learning it like the back of your hand, and building upon it. Yep, you're facing the problem head on. You're facing the problems head on. Because you're wanting to build this legacy. And we're not going to build this legacy on a house of cards. We're not going to do that. And how we build a legacy of cards is when we start avoiding the problem. When we start avoiding the crooks and crannies of things, and we're like, oh yeah, I'll patch that later. No. I see you actually looking at where are the cracks in the foundation and fixing that and facing the problem and being like, yeah, I need to take care of this. Because if I want to build something long term, if I want to build something consistent and something that is going to give me the quality life that I want and I deserve, I need to face these problems head on. So you're going to be, again, it's like you're going to be doing a lot of the groundwork and building upon that. 3 of Swords. I feel like you're not allowing this pain to hold you back. For many of you, maybe your pain before you made a lot of emotional decisions and it clouded your mind, because yes, we have a heart, but we have the swords, which is the mind. For a lot of you, you're also cutting out third-party interferences, whatever that is. That could be other people's opinions. That could be your own thoughts, your own unhealthy emotions. There could be something here that you're just like, that's it. This is clouding me. This is not allowing me to build what I want to build, so this needs to go. Yep, connect with your emotions. Like I said, there was something here that was clouding your emotions. And I feel like you're finally like letting this go. There was this pain, this sorrow here that was not allowing you to see clearly and stay focused. But now you are. Now you're going to allow yourself to be focused. You're going to have your emotional side balanced here. And for many of you, again, you're planning, you're looking at this map. You're like, oh yeah, I need to do this. I need to do this. And then maybe before there was distractions, but I see you just being focused and being like, no, this is the plan. Not here. I'm sorry, but it's here. And so you might be talking to experts. You might be talking to investors. You might be talking to people who might know more about the subject or the legacy that you're trying to build, or they know more about the direction that you're choosing to go to. But I see a lot of guidance. And for some of you, you might be changing. You might be changing directions. You could possibly be like, you know what? I don't want that anymore. I was doing that from a place of emotional pain, and I know what I want to build. I know what my legacy is, and so I need to change directions. I need to make changes. Yeah. We have here Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Yeah, you're trusting yourself. You're trusting yourself. You're becoming loyal to yourself, but also loyal to your projects. And you're protecting them like a newborn baby. You're not allowing anything to intervene in your legacy or in your path. Wow, peaceful prosperity. Yep, you guys are 40, number 4, you're building your prosperity, you're building your legacy. And again, this is like your focus. This is your focus. And not to say that you're not going to be focused on love or anything like that, but I see you being more focused on your finances. And I feel like you're doing this from a place of peacefulness. You're doing this from a place of effortlessness, okay? It's not like you're going to be pushing and striving. It's like because you have this emotional balance, you are now able to change the direction in which your legacy is being built. And I see you attracting a lot more abundance, a lot more prosperity. And it could be because you have let an old cycle go too. But because you're also trusting yourself. You're trusting your guides, you're trusting your intuition, and you're facing the problems head on instead of brushing them underneath the rug. So that is what you're going to be learning for this new astrological year. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the Angelite, this is your pile. So let's see, what are you going to be focusing on? Interesting, because we have this at the base. So I feel like you're going to be focusing on things that are around your root chakra. Releasing anger too, because this looks like an angry person. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that looks like an angry person. Or at least that's how I'm seeing it. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're releasing a lot of anger. A lot of anger that caused like a wound or an opening, or there was something here that wouldn't allow something to be closed. Okay, let's see. Stardom. Ooh, look at you. For many of you, you're focusing on achieving some type of social status here. For some of you, want to be in the entertainment industry. For others of you, you want to be social media famous. Okay, or you want to achieve some type of recognition in something. For some of you guys want to be teachers. Okay, for some of you guys, you do want to lead, guide others. I do feel like for this upcoming year for you guys, there's going to be a lot of other people coming in to teach you as well. How to maybe, for example, if you want to be social media famous, there might be someone who's coming in to kind of help you, guide you, to assist you. Okay, I feel like you're attracting a lot of teachers in order for you to become a teacher later on. It's like you're mastering a dream here. Yeah, but for some of you want to be in the entertainment industry. For some of you, you're taking classes or you're finishing your school here. Shake things up. Don't play by the rules. I feel like there's something here around, I've been doing something for so long, I don't know what else to do, and someone comes in and teaches you or tells you, like, get out of your comfort zone. Shake things up. Do things differently. There's a lot of, like, reinventing yourself, reinventing what you're doing. There's a lot of, like, Uranus energy here for you guys. 10 of Cups. Okay. There's a airplane above me. So something is taking off for you guys. You guys want something to take off is what I'm getting here. And I feel like with the 10 of Cups, this is something that brings you a lot of emotional happiness. But I also see for many of you, you will be focusing on building long-term connections with others, building community, maybe even healing family relationships as well. Okay, for some of you with the 10 of Cups, you're going to be learning a lot from other family members as well. Family lessons, okay? I know those are the hardest to learn, but I see you guys learning that as well. Also doing things that bring you this emotional happiness. We have the Knight, be brave and honest. So you guys are also learning and mastering your throat chakra. Learning to speak up, learning to be truthful with yourself and being brave about what it is that you want to say, how you want to do things, showing up in the world. Yes, for some of you, I do feel like you will have an opportunity to forgive a family member here. This might be someone who you have had some type of disconnection, or you just don't speak anymore, or there's just a lot of obstacles or misunderstandings with this person. But I feel like you're going to have this opportunity or several opportunities to find forgiveness with this family member. Okay, for some of you. For some of you, this could be with the father of your kids or the mother of your kids. I feel like you're also going to be learning a lot about releasing and forgiving. You guys are going to be also seeing the goodness in other people, seeing things in a different perspective. You know, it's kind of like when you're a child, and you think like, oh, my parents were like this, right? This is an example. I feel like this is the best example I can give. But when you're a child and you're like, oh, my parents were always so mean, or they never allowed me to do something, or they never wanted to buy me something or whatever. And then you grow up and then you're just like, wow, they were just trying the best that they could. They did what they could with what they had. Like that type of perspective going on here of like, wow, you're seeing something in a different light. Whereas before, maybe you would have judged something so harshly. I feel like now you're just like, you know what? Maybe it's not how I thought. Or maybe it's not how it seemed. You know, there's more. And it's because you have learned lessons. You have also gone through things. You have also had your shakeups. So now you're looking at things very differently. And I feel for many of you, you're still going to be learning more lessons or seeing things in a different light. Yeah, it's like the veil is being lifted. Absolutely. That's what's going on. It's like for a lot of you, you're questioning everything. everything. You're questioning the dynamics in certain things, and I don't feel like it's bad. I actually don't. I feel like there's a lot of light, because stardom is like the spotlight is on you. I feel like the spotlight is shining on your connections, okay, and on certain lessons that you thought you had learned, but it's kind of like you're shifting the perspective on it. And you're having to be brave and honest with yourself. It's like there's so many veils being lifted here. And you are letting go of the things that do not align with you. You're being brutally honest with yourself, and you're like, that doesn't serve me. You know, and that can be holding on to a resentment with someone. That could be holding on to anger with someone as well. And I see you like letting this go in order for you to find that emotional fulfillment with that 10 of Cups here. For some of you, I do feel like you're also embracing, for some of you have a blended family. And I feel like that's going to be part of like the biggest lesson that you're learning as well. Like how to work together in harmony, how to make it work. Your heart is a healer, number 22. Yeah, you're doing a lot of emotional healing. A lot of emotional healing. There's a lot of mirrored energy going on with you guys, especially with family or people that feel like family. Number 22 is about balance, emotional balance. In relationships and connections with others, but also in connection with yourself. It's like you're healing so many things in order for your heart to shine more, in order for you to allow forgiveness to come into your heart. But in order for this to happen, certain veils need to be lifted. And these are veils of ego. And we all go through this, you know, veils of anger, veils of pain, veils of sorrow, veils of grief, veils of, you know, of anxiety, of wounding. There's so many things that are being lifted. And because this is being lifted, you're seeing things in a whole different light. And you're like, wait a minute, that isn't how I thought it was. But it's because you've grown. It's because, you know, you have gone through your own things. And don't feel bad for being like, oh my God, you know. Like, don't hold yourself or don't judge yourself so harshly either. You know, because at the end of the day, you're human and we judge things from a place of which we shouldn't judge. But we do, right? We see things from our level of consciousness where we are currently at. And because I feel like you guys have entered a new or a higher level of consciousness or have ascended in your consciousness, you guys are seeing things in a whole different way. And that is the beauty of spiritual growth. That is the beauty of this human experience, right? It's like we're always growing, we're always evolving. And with that, we step more into forgiveness and love and seeing things in a different way. And I feel like this is what you guys are doing. But in order for this to happen, like a lot of veiling has to come off. A lot of layers like an onion need to come off. And there might be crying like an onion, you know, when you're chopping onions. I don't know. Someone might be chopping onions while you're watching this video. I don't know why that came through. But yeah, all of these veils are being lifted. That's what you're doing. That is going to be the main work. And that's what you're mastering. A new perspective. A new way of seeing things, of doing things, of relating to other people. Relating to your own past experiences and seeing them in a different light. And not being so harsh on yourself and those involved. But that is what I have for you. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, to hit that notification bell. Bye. Pile number 3, last but not least. If you chose lapis lazuli, this is your pile. Let's see. What are you mastering? What are you learning at a soul level? Very interesting. Very interesting. All the piles. Let's see for you guys. Ooh, hard work. Okay. Okay, let me just, because I'm getting several messages with this card. But I do want to see the rest of the cards before I start talking. But, you know what? Let me just start saying something. For some of you, you're learning that certain things take hard work. That certain things you need to buckle down and put in the work, the effort, the time, the sacrifices. It's kind of like when you decide to be a doctor. And, you know, you underestimated, or you kind of knew the work that it required for you to be a nurse or a doctor. And now once you're like, oh shoot, this is going to take a lot more time, effort, and sacrifices for me to get this done, for me to get this diploma, right? It's kind of the same thing when you buy a house. You know, yes, buying a house is great, fantastic. And, you know, it's all good and everything until we start going on the day-to-day things, right? Then we start seeing like, oh, shoot, it's not just the mortgage. There is insurance, and then there's the car bills, and then there's the phone bills, and then the kids get sick. And then, you know, so there's so much that comes with it. The mortgage is just for you to live in that home, right? But everything that comes with it inside, it's like you're looking at something and you're being like, oh, that's going to take a lot of hard work. And you're putting in the work, okay, for some of you. For others of you, I am getting like you're learning to work smarter, not harder, okay? But again, we're going to see the rest of the cards. But for many of you, I feel like Spirit is pushing you to do all this hard work so that kind of like puliendo un diamante, right? It's kind of like, you know, a diamond in the rough. It's like Spirit is like sharpening you. Spirit is preparing you. Spirit is like, you have potential, but in order for you to tap into that potential, guess what? You got to go through things. We got to put in the work. We got to put in all these things into something in order for us to see exactly what we're made out of, right? Things in life won't come easy. Learning the value of hard work. Absolutely. For some of you, you are learning the value of hard work. You're learning the value of sacrifices. Like I said, I don't know why that keeps coming up. Career success. For many of you, you know, you want this career success, and I feel like you're going to have it. You're going to be focused on this career success, but you're also going to come to like, oh, I also need to put in a lot of hard work. I also need to. And I'm not saying that you guys don't think like that, but I feel like Spirit is saying, okay, we want to achieve this career success. Well, we got to tap into our potential. There's certain things that we still need to unlock within yourself, and it's a learning curve. Okay, it is. But I see you focus on, again, like I said, hard work, fulfillment, accomplishment. Getting to the top is also something that I'm getting. You've earned your stripes. Trust yourself. Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, that's why I'm like, wait, I'm getting two different things. Hold space. Energy work. Yes. And then we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. And then we have love beyond death. Okay, for some of you, you're healing your relationship to hard work. For some of you, like I said, you will know the value of hard work. For some of you, you're learning that. For some of you, you know, you're starting to see like, oh, you know, kind of like when I wanted to start my business, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, shoot, you know, you have to time management, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and then you have kids. And then, you know, I just like to give examples because I feel like it's relatable for a lot of people. Like when you want to start school, and then now you're like having to juggle your school schedule and then your home situation and your work situation for those who work and study, right? And your bills and all of this. So it's kind of like you're getting to the realization of like, yeah, I wanted this, right? I got into this, or I wanted to achieve or get to this point in my career, but now I'm having to figure something out. And I feel like your guides are saying, you know what? You've earned your stripes. You are now capable of more work, more responsibility, because you want to get to the top. So you got to trust yourself because you can do it. You can make it happen. Okay. For others of you, you're looking at your relationship towards hard work. For some of you, you're learning to work smarter, learning to work with the law of attraction, learning to work with the idea that, you know what, I can attract more abundance. I can attract more prosperity if I'm in the mindset. So I don't have to work so hard. So again, there's like two different energies here. For some of you, you're also going to be healing your relationship to money, your relationship with your career. Are you working so hard that you are exhausting yourself? You're not allowing yourself to heal. You're not allowing yourself to hold space for you, for your needs, for your desires, for the things like rest, food, you know? Because I know I can get caught up in this all the time. I forget that I have to eat because I'm so busy with things. So maybe some of you are like that. If you're a student, you know, you're just like, oh, you know, just a quick little like snack or something. I need to study. I need to do this. And it's like you forget that you need to rest. You forget that you need to eat. Or it's not that you forget, but it's like, I have to get this done. I don't have time for that. So for a lot of you, it's like you're mastering having this balance between work and play. Work is not even play. It's more like your need to take care of yourself. And for others of you, again, you want to reach the stardom. You want to reach this success, this notoriety. You want to shine, and your guides are saying, okay, but there's hard work ahead. There's hard work ahead, and we're going to be doing this work together, but we're going to be doing it. For many of you, you're also going to be tapping into gifts that you didn't even know you had in your work, in your healing abilities with the star card here. But I see you achieving a lot of success, notoriety here, but it is going to take some work. Okay, and for others of you, you're changing the way you approach your work. You're changing the way you do things. You're changing the way you want to achieve your goals in mind. For some of you, like I said, you're working yourself literally to death. Okay, and you're changing that. Because you're working more with energy now. You're working more with affirmations and attracting things instead of just chasing. But for others of you, I do feel like you are going to learn the value of work here, of hard work. Someone might have wanted to put like a body shop. I don't know why. A car shop, body shop. Is that a body shop? For some of you wanting to learn mechanic. It's like I see you wanting to strive for more. I see you wanting to get to the top. Heavy Capricorn energy here for pile number 3. And I see you guys achieving this, but you're changing the modality or the way that you're doing this. And for others of you, you are focused on your soul purpose with that star card. Again, there's also, you're mastering your confidence because the opposite sign of Aquarius is Leo. And Leo is very confident. And so is Aquarius. They're both leaders in their own right. But I see here that for some of you might get intimidated by the work that's ahead of you. And that's normal. That's okay. I feel like that's everybody. Sometimes we want things and we're like, oh, that's going to take a little bit more. Or can I do that? That's normal. That's human. That's, but your guides are saying, yes, you can. You've earned your stripes. Look at where you are currently at. What makes you think that you're not going to be able to get to the next step that you want to get to? But that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will catch you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, to hit that notification bell. Bye.